side. This is Ray of Sunshine. How you doing? How you feeling? I hope you're feeling like a villain. Yeah, so I'm in the bathtub right now. As you can see, pretty much just been thinking about the changes that I've been wanting to make in my life. Mentally, somewhat externally, but mostly intrinsically. Some things I realized about myself. Some things I realized about myself. And less about others. I realize the more in tune that you are with yourself, the less you actually think about other people. Not in a bad way, but kind of like in a good way. Like about what they think. You know what I'm saying? And about what you feel like they might be saying, or like the roles that certain people play in your life or play in your experience, when really you just come to realize that a lot of that doesn't matter. Most of it, if not all of it. It doesn't matter. It only matters if those people are in your, what shall I say? Like, it only matters if those people are in your life. And you need to know who should be in it or who should not be in it so that you can better yourself. But if they're people who don't feed you, if they're people who don't feed you, if they're people who don't call you at night when you need, conversation, if you don't hang out with any of those people, if they don't play a single role in your life except for, and if they're just an extra, if their whole entire role that they play in your movie is just an extra, just people that you know as an acquaintance, they don't matter. It's not that they don't matter. As people, as human beings, everyone matters. But it's more so like they don't matter when it comes to certain decisions that you feel like you need to make for yourself, and certain things you need to do for yourself, and certain things that you feel like matter to you. Nobody can take away anything from you. Anything intrinsic, like your beliefs, your morals, your values, the things in life that you want to manifest. Nobody can take those things away from you. And I'm starting to realize that, like, for real, like for the first time in my life, I'm really actually starting to click. And it hurts that I've noticed certain things about my life and about myself that I've allowed to let go on, because I believe I'm worth more, so much more than that now. Like, I've always been worth more, but I just didn't see it because of where I was. I didn't see it because of where I was. I didn't allow myself to enjoy my days on earth because I didn't know I deserved joy. I didn't know I deserved to be happy. It's not even the things that materially you feel like you deserve, or you feel like you should have. It's not about that. It's about the way you choose to live your life and according to your beliefs and your morals and values that align with you, so that when you carry those things out, you're living more true to yourself rather than what everybody else thinks of you and what everybody else expects of you. And sometimes, really honestly, when you get comments, when people have their opinions and stuff like that, 99.99% of the time they are wrong. And you want to know why that is? Because they don't know you. And that's the reason why they don't matter. They are just extras. My life is a movie. And everybody in my life plays a role. Right? How about this? And there's the protagonist, there's the antagonist, there's the supporting characters, and there are extras. Okay? Most of the time, both the protagonist and the antagonist are you. You are the only person who truly has a say in what your destiny is going to be. And we all have the opportunity to do what we want. We all have permission and the opportunity to do what we want. So why in the world am I allowing these extras? Or why in the world are you guys allowing these extras to come into your movie and take up more screen time and receive all the credit for what your movie is supposed to really be about? Why on the earth are these extras being treated like the main characters? Ain't nobody in your life, I don't care who you are or they are, if it's your life and there are extras and there are supporting characters and then there's you, right? And that's all it is. You know good and well you ain't supposed to pay an extra more than they are worth. Don't pay them no mind. Don't pay them no attention. Don't give them more time than they deserve. You are the protagonist. You are the antagonist. They are not qualified, nor do they have the knowledge and experience to know exactly what is required to be you, to live your life, your movie. It's yours. But yeah, I'm going to definitely share a lot. And I have a lot in store. Just keep watching. Be patient. And do what makes you happy. Really. Just do what makes you happy. Don't do what makes everybody else happy. And sometimes, really honestly, you don't realize sometimes what you think is making everybody else happy, they really don't even care. That's another thing. They don't even care. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Not like you think they do. Everybody has a movie, right? There's extras, there's supporting characters, there's a protagonist and antagonist. Well, some people are allowing extras to be the main character, and then there's other people who are allowing supporting characters to be the main character. Even though supporting characters support you, they don't necessarily need to be the main, like, can't nobody replace you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is looking through the lens of their own life and projecting onto you, period. That's just what they're always going to do. Always. So you cannot change what another person believes, thinks, or feels. You can't. It's not worth it to try. It's an uphill battle that you just never win, because the moment you feel like you've won, that's the moment when you realize you still have lost, because you're not making decisions based on how you believe and truly feel that is right for you. You're making decisions based off this uphill battle or fight at the win, and it's just not, and then you're just not in touch with yourself. Like, you're not in touch with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get more in touch with this stuff. You got to be more intuitive. I thankfully am very intuitive, and I know a lot about myself. I know I'm very self-aware, and I've just been able to be by myself a lot of my life because of that reason. I just didn't need other people's voices all of the time to make me, to basically validate me. Because really, honestly, the one voice that I had that really matters to me is my dad's voice. And he left us. So I was forced to grow up without. So I was forced to grow up without his voice. And eventually I grew farther and farther away from God. And I'm realizing now that that's number one also. You gotta realize that in every movie, there will always come a point when you have to answer to God. Because God is the creator. You are the producer. No, God is the producer. He's the executive producer. So, because God is the executive producer, you got to be aligned with what the God that you serve has plans for. Like, everybody is on a journey and everybody has a plan that God has for them. You have to make sure that you're in alignment with that. So that's what I've been thinking about, guys. Just wanted to share my thoughts. Appreciate you for watching, and enjoy your bubble bath.
This is off the top of my head.